That doesn't look like camping to me.
No, it doesn't.
Well, where are we?
We are in Tucson.
Okay, so why are we at the Holiday Inn Express other than to get smart? Last night when we got here at the hotel, still 102.
Yeah, it was dark and it was 102.
So, I know we did go up to Mount Lemmon and we found some campsites, but a lot of them were closed, so...
Because of the fire.
Because of the fires that they'd had. And anyway, we decided that...
an AC room would be preferable.
Yeah, and then they had a limit on how cold it could get for energy consumption reasons. So that was very, very, very interesting. All right, today we are on our way back east. We're heading east. We're going to go to Tombstone and Bisbee and Douglas down on the Mexican border because that's where the road goes because of the mountains. And then we're going to go see the monument for Apache's capture site. Unfortunately, the actual site itself is on private land. She can't go to it. It's down on Skeleton Canyon. But that's our goal, and then that's in the Chiricahua Mountains, just right skirting out of those. We're going to try and find a campsite in the Chiricahuas. Now, the weather has been incredibly awful for camping. Again, these huge storms. I think the monsoon season has started way early, and folks around have been talking about that also. Just say, you know, this is early for the storms, but we've seen just incredible waves of thunderstorms rolling on in. So anyway, we'll see where we end up tonight. Maybe all the way into Deming. Who knows? So we'll see ya. We're on Tombstone and we've got our sun hats on, right?
Yep.
Well, I gotta tell you, being under this covered walkway sure is nice already. And this is historic Allen Street. Now the OK Corral is going to be just down to the right of here. I think that's the courthouse. And so they kind of have it sandy a little bit. It looks like we can take some trolleys and stuff and learn some information. So this is kind of old downtown Tombstone. Now this was big time boomtown in the 1870s, 80s, and silver bullion is what they mined here. We're at about 4,350 some feet. And it is much cooler here than it was in Tucson. Tombstone Courthouse. Cochise County Courthouse, 1882. This was the courthouse here until, what, 57? 30s, 50s, something like that, 19s. And then they moved the courthouse to Bisbee. There'd be the doors. On the second floor now, a really grand staircase leads up here. And look at this. Here we are in Old Tombstone. How about that one? There she is, ladies and gentlemen. Bringing to me too. Well, it's time for us to go to the OK Corral, which was a couple of blocks away from where we were previous in that old Tombstone area. Here we are at the original OK Corral. Adobe style buildings, so we can see the adobe. Right in here is the corral. Looks like the stage and all the fights is going to be on the other side. See the clouds?
Oh, yeah. I think having done the courthouse first, we got all the history.
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
So it's 11 o'clock. And as you can see, the clouds are coming again. We chose not to film anything. It's kind of a corny show, but fun nonetheless. And then at the end, you can meet the cast. And then it was time to head south. South into the mountains and the new county seat of Cochise County. Where are we?
We're in Bisbee, Arizona. We are about to go down historic Old Bisbee.
Can I go? There we go. So copper mining.
Historical Museum. Library. Copper Queen Mine.
Here in Bisbee. Now they said that Arizona is the leading exporter of copper in the United States.
Yep.
And look at it, it's way down here. So where are we?
We are in Douglas, Arizona, and we are coming up against the Mexican border. Right up ahead of us. That is the fence.
Yes, we're in Arizona, and yes, it's raining. I can. What are we doing?
We're off the highway.
I had to do it. I had to. Well, here we are in Apache, Arizona, not far from the New Mexico border. Maybe 45 miles from Douglas down that way. And what are the names of these mountains? Chiricahua?
No. I'd have to look at the word. Anyway.
All right. This is the Geronimo Surrender Monument. Now, he did not surrender here. He was the last Apache. And interestingly enough, he surrendered to General Nelson A. Miles, from whom Miles City, Montana is named. And that's from my neck of the woods. Geronimo didn't, like I say, surrender here. He surrendered down Skeleton Canyon, down one of these, down in there. We just passed Skeleton Canyon Road, which is down by where those, it's actually a school, is out here in the middle of nowhere. So Skeleton Canyon is where he surrendered, and that's all private property, so the monument is here. And there's your history lesson for the day. We found minions.
Our tire. This inside our tire.
So there's the part of the toolkit. Oh, show them the toolkit that we got.
So we got this Boulder Tools toolkit to be able to,
along with instructions,
remove anything in the tire.
So we pulled it out, used this to clean it out, put in one of these tire plugs, pushed it in, it wasn't all that hard, brought it on out, and oh, we got a little bit of grease there, and then of course we're just using our regular old. So here's the fix right there. And of course it's getting dark, and we're at the entrance to the Chiricahua National Monument right here. And so, you know, this is absolute picture perfect example of being prepared You know, my wife has done such a good job of making sure that our vehicle, and that we have all of the tools. There's our pump, and then we'll just be on our way. Now we'll need to go to a tire store and get that taken care of. But yeah, there you go. So in our big toolkit right in here, we got all the equipment. Of course, then if we really needed to jack this thing up, we got a huge jack there. And we have another tire down there. So we're gonna see how this fix goes. Should be interesting. Good morning, and welcome to a beautiful site here at Bonita Campground. Just gorgeous, huh? Here's our little setup. I know we're campgrounding it, but you know, 20 bucks and we get a really nice restroom. And we get this. And we're able to say hi to some other fellow campers and chit-chat a little bit. That's pretty nice. We drove all the way into Las Cruces, New Mexico, got our tire fixed, and spent the night at the KOA. We also met some really nice folks downtown Las Cruces while we were eating on the sidewalk fare. Now, if anybody's read my second novel, Firestorm, you'll recognize the image in this artwork from my cover. We then left, went down through El Paso, and then up towards Carlsbad Canyon, the Guadalupe Mountains, the highest spot in Texas. What are we looking at?
The Guadalupe Mountains.
Guadalupe National Park.
Yep.
And this is in Texas. So, east of El Paso and south of Carlsbad, New Mexico. We're about 4,500 feet going up Guadalupe Pass. And we've seen these mountains for about 45 minutes. Oh, and it's 91 degrees.
Yeah. Now we're on the other side of Guadalupe Pass. These are incredible mountains.
Well, here's our final campsite of our big, long July, New Mexico trip. We are down, where are we, Iria?
We are in the Guadalupe Mountains on the other side of Carlsbad Caverns. So Carlsbad Caverns are to the south of us. Whatever direction that is.
Okay. And why are we here?
We are camping.
But why did you pick this spot?
Well, because Kevin and Sarah from Lifestyle Overland, who we followed for like about a year or so, this was the beginning of the Enchanted Rockies Trail.
So, the Enchanted Rockies Trail, almost starting in Texas, which is about 20 miles to the south of us. But here's our setup, in and amongst the trees. The pinyons and the pinyon pines, and pretty nice little setup.